and welcome to Explore Maple Grove, the podcast that takes you on an exciting journey through all the wonders of our beloved town. I'm Shari McGuire, your local realtor and dedicated explorer, and I'm thrilled to be your guide today. Joining us on this adventure is Lori LeBrun, a true leader in the electrical industry. As a co-founder of LeBrun Electric, Lori and her husband Jay established their company back in 1994. With their children Austin and Brooke working alongside them, LeBrun Electric is a shining example of a family business that thrives on passion and expertise. And let's not forget their adorable dog, Bentley, who proudly dons the role of their beloved mascot and even a tie for his headshot on their website. I loved it when I saw that. Get ready to delve into the heart of Maple Grove, uncovering hidden gems, remarkable stories, and connecting with the vibrant community that makes this place so special. Welcome, Lori.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. We must have a little bit of a delay on the video, and that's okay. We'll work through it. We're thrilled to have you here today and can't wait to dive into your journey. So why don't you talk to us about why you guys chose this profession and started the business?
Well, funny story. Back in '94, I was pregnant with Austin, our first child, and my husband came home from work one day and said, that's it. I'm starting my own business. And being 6 months pregnant, I didn't throw up, but I was like scared. But I knew Jay was an expert at his field, and I had total faith and trust that our family was going to be okay. We had so many mistakes and failures over the years, but we learned how to overcome. We learned how to kind of run that play and become successful at our business. So that's awesome. Where we are at today.
That's awesome. And people don't realize that there is a lot of hard work and a lot of fear and a lot of not doing things right in a business, but the perseverance is what makes a true entrepreneur, right? Is that what you would think?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So why don't you talk to me about what kind of drives you, what motivates you guys to keep going with your business?
We are such a family business, and we just love helping our clients have that safe home, to educate them on how to improve their electrical and lighting systems, building those relationships with them, just being welcome to their home. It kind of brings us to being lifetime friends and forever clients with them. So it is great that we are trusted and welcomed in those homes. It just kind of brings them as part of their family to us.
Yeah, definitely. What's a common myth do you think about owning an electric company? What do people kind of think would be true that just isn't true about it?
Well, electricity is not as scary as people think, but it's kind of the unknown for a lot of them. So just to overcome that fear of electrical work too. So again, just to educate them, electricity is not the same that it was back in the 80s. So much has changed and improved over the years. So a lot of things are outdated. So make them understand that it's kind of like buying a car, maybe, to improve on their electrical to invest in that part of their homes too.
Okay.
To overcome those fears.
Yeah. Well, we've definitely been taught to fear electricity, but you're right. Things have changed dramatically over the years. Is that Bentley I hear in the background?
Yes, that was Bentley.
Is he handy that you can lift him up and let us see him?
He's huge.
I know he is a good sized dog, but he's cute. So everybody can check him out. I'll maybe drop his picture in the video here. But anyway, so what would be the biggest challenge you're facing right now, and how are you tackling it?
Oh, so our biggest challenge, that was a stumper for me. Let's think here. Challenge on our day. So we do service work. So we're out at these homes and trying to map out. My biggest challenge is to try to map out the technician's day for them to get them their calls and where they're going. We love when the technician makes their sale, but then to figure out the rest of their day for them. That's my biggest challenge. Now the technicians probably have a different biggest challenge in their day, but mine is the scheduling and try to figure out where everyone's at. Especially when we have those emergency calls at night, to get somebody out there too. We kind of always want everyone to be safe, but how do we get out there and get them in a responsive time fraction, because it's part of our core values to be responsiveness on that.
Yeah, that is tricky and I imagine it's gotten a lot easier over the years with all the GPS and the mapping systems and stuff.
Having a great system processes in place really helped. Becoming part of network groups really helped too, to educate us and learn. We're in a leadership group out in New Jersey that helps us develop our processes. That really helps. Um, Not thinking those were needed way back when, but they are needed to have those processes in place, kind of sets our path easier for the day and our systems, just to follow that play, be consistent in our work, keeping our core values of what we're doing, all is important to make that success.
Okay. It makes me wonder, back when you got started, were you dealing with, okay, well, you live on this street, so you get out the big giant map and try and figure out where they were?
Correct. When we started, we had that big phone. So
Yeah.
it was all the GPS book, the Hudson book. We used a lot, trying to map that out. We did more new construction back then. We went through the 2008 market crash. So that was a wide awakening for everybody in the industry. Learned to pivot a lot, pivot into now doing service work instead of the new construction and getting into those homes. A lot of the homes that we did back when, now we're in their homes now,
Sure.
doing remodel work and updating their systems.
That's kind of fun to go back in, I bet.
Yes. Yeah, it's really neat when a customer calls us that they had our sticker in their panel
Mhm.
and calling us for new and improved things. So we really appreciate that return customer.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what's one piece of advice you'd give someone who's starting out as a business owner?
Um, Starting out in the vision, having your vision, painting that vision of where you want to be in like 3 to 5 years, having that down pat. Because if you don't know where you're going, you're going to be running in a circle. Starting with your vision, working on your core values, so you know what matters with you,
Mhm.
and you continue to fall back on those core values in your day. Our core values, we have family, we have um, transparency, responsiveness, integrity, and safety. So those are the things we do when we go out every day. We want to make sure those homes are safe. We want to respond quickly. We want to have integrity. We had a customer this past week that we bid a job and we went back to do the work, realizing we didn't need to do one part of the work. Instead of charging them for that, we credit, and we're upfront saying, we don't need to add this piece of pipe, so let's credit you back that on that. So having that integrity on that part, keeping those homes safe. And then family is so important to us, being one by being a family business, but then also knowing all our technicians and their family, and including them as our extended family, and then the family of all the customers we are doing
Mhm.
are they're your Uncle Joe's or whatever, they're your family too. They're welcoming into your home, which is huge, to be able to be invited into someone's home, to treat them as family and respect it as a family home too. So just to grow in that.
No, that's wonderful. So what would your customers say they love most about your business?
Um, I believe they really love our core values in that. They love that we're open 24/7. If someone's calling in the middle of the night at 2 a.m., they're probably going to get me on the phone. At that time, we try to come up with either a solution to solve their problem, or to get a technician out there to keep their home safe. We don't want them going to bed not be able to feel safe that they're sleeping in an unsafe home.
Yeah.
We're very transparent on our pricing. So they like knowing that with our different options. Um, they like that we are quick on our response to get out there, just to trust us too, and being honest and upfront on our stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is scary when you have an electrical thing going on, because was it last summer? I think it was, all of a sudden we had an outlet that was like black, and we're like, oh my gosh, like what happened? And so we were like,
Yes,
gotta call somebody. And it ended up being, something I could take care of, not a big deal, but you do have to take care of that stuff. Otherwise you could probably burn your whole house down.
exactly.
So last question, what do you love most about Maple Grove?
Oh, so I've been born and raised in the area. And just watching Maple Grove grow over the past decades is just totally amazing. They are growing from the city out, but they're continuing keeping that family feel in their community. Going to like Elm Creek Park Reserved over the years, taking my daughters down to Arbor Lake for a day of girl fun, with shopping and restaurants and that sort of thing. I get my facials done by Debbie at Hair Architect, and I love that chick. Going to weddings at Rush Creek is amazing, beautiful place. It's just so central located too for everybody too. So we have a lot of family dinners there, date nights. We do interviews down there with our technicians because it's such a central located area for everybody. Maple Grove had those great community events like the Chalk Art. I think it's
Yes,
coming up this weekend,
this
actually.
weekend. Yep.
So excited about that one. We're in a biz business group down there, which we enjoy too, just to get to know the community better that way.
Mhm.
It's close enough to the city, but still has that family feel of a small town.
Yeah, that's
That I
awesome.
love.
I love it. Well, great. Well, it's so nice to meet you, Lori. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us today to watch another episode of Explore Maple Grove. And if you need to have any electrical work done, definitely give Lori a call over at LeBrun Electric, and I will have their contact information below the video. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Have you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.